Hey, Magetsu here. If you're a person that loves all things FGC, Dragon Ball, Street Fighter, reactions, and everything, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell to never miss a single video, bro. And now back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Hey, what's up, Mug Tech, man? I just wanted to come to y'all and really hit you guys up about what's going on with the Street Fighter V Netcode patch. Recently, Street Fighter made a tweet about the Netcode patch, and they one thing about what Street Fighter and Capcom has been doing a lot better in general is actually communicating with the public and letting them know, we do have a handle on those things, and we do want to make sure that we listen to the community. And so I actually want to come here and be able to clarify some things or things that you guys may already know, some of which you guys may not know. So we're gonna go to this one particular tweet that I found. I've been wanting to do this, but I wanted to have more information on it. So let's go to the web page. So it says February 18, 2020, patch details. So on February 18th, 2020, we performed a network maintenance adding a new patch address to Street Fighter V network gameplay experiences. The subsequent performance analysis and investigation have been completed. Please see the details below regarding the adjustment. The adjustment summary is as reads, reduce the impact of one-sided rollback affecting the leading user when the connection between the two users online matches out of sync. By doing so, the input corrections between the leading user and the subsequent user are now to be more smooth and accurate. All right, so when I was playing, when I first started playing, I experienced this. I experienced it. I noticed that the very first night that the rollback, I could tell, like, the way it was moving, the sequences would slow up, and I could kind of tell that it was the rollback was trying to sync back up into the game nonetheless. So I knew they had fixed something. That's one thing I noticed. I did notice that the gameplay was smoother, but I'll get to that later about the gameplay and what is actually, I believe, is starting to prove amongst different types of network, DSL, cable, Wi-Fi, whatever. So let's go back. It says, so adjustment details. Change rollback frame value variable based on the ping with the opponent. Updates the ping value and its actual value every second instead of it updating to the average ping value over the last 8 seconds. The game will now attempt to resync where the inputs cannot be synchronized within the maximum rollback frame allowed. So what I'm guessing is happening right now is that when the game is attempting to resync, that's where you get that slow rollback from. You get the ping is actually trying to update to the best value every second. So if it's not at the exact value, say the ping is like 16 and the average value ping may be 20. So it's actually trying to adjust and get back to that 16 every second instead of the last 8 seconds. And I don't even know like what's the best example I can show of y'all of this, but I'm pretty sure y'all have experienced the game kind of slow down in a bad situation. But what you guys have been experiencing is that the game is trying to sync back up. It's not necessarily because the very first time, I think when the netcode came out and when I experienced it and when I talked about it on stream, I was having no issues. My internet connection gives out 1 gigabyte So it gives out 1 GB, so my internet is pretty fast. The internet provider that I have, they have very stable internet. They never have any downtime. Is never going out. Very rarely does it go out. And actually, you know what I'm saying, like I have good internet pings with people from New York to the West Coast. Shoot, I mean, I've had online matches with MD Jimmy and some guys from the UK, and those matches haven't even been as laggy. For me, even for them, the internet connection was decent. So it started. I think what this patch is starting to come down to is that it's the preferred networking speed that you need to play this game on. What's the preferred networking speed that you need to play this game on? So check this out. So this is the last part. Sorry for the subscribe, but please keep doing that. Put the bell back on, and so you can get uploads every time that I upload. So basically, what to expect: the gameplay experience of an online match depends heavily on the network environment as well as the hardware specifications between two users. Remember that. In cases where the game is played using a Wi-Fi connection or on a PC that does not meet the recommended system requirements, the occurrence of frequent input resyncing attempts or frame rate drops were observed during our investigation. So if you're experiencing these issues during your online matches, it may be due to your opponent's network environment setting. In these situations, we recommend you review your networking setup, and thank you for your continued support. Just like Capcom, they are always very brief and straight to the point. So what exactly is happening? So what's happening online now is that I really believe is that it's starting to show who has great internet connection and who doesn't. And I go to somebody's a boy Rushdown. This specific tweet read by Rushdown. So if the netcodes are actually better, are we finally ready to accept that some people in the FGC may have trash connections? I'm ready. So I just wanted to read some of his comments. You should do a tier list of ISPs. I don't think people are ready to admit that. Another thing that the PS4 actually throttles connections so they're less stable. I don't agree with that. This is from last year, but I never really play online because I don't like any type of lag or inconsistency. So basically, what's going on Twitter? And I remember the first night that the game came out, and I mean, pro players are saying that the game was trash. I know Brian Elfie was definitely saying that the game Netcode had made it worse. A lot of people were experiencing bad matches, and I'm over here just chilling. I'm over here just chilling and playing matches, and people are on Twitter, and I'm like, dude, I'm not experiencing that. So with the recent update, I really do believe that it's starting to come down to, man, y'all got to check y'all internet. If y'all got great and stable internet, and if you're on PC, man, check your PC CPUs before you upload the game. PS4, I mean, it doesn't matter. But with me having 1,000 a 1 gig of megabits, it definitely proves that I can hook up anything and still have enough bandwidth I can share bandwidth throughout my entire apartment. So it doesn't matter. But in my opinion, I don't say the netcode is perfect, but I really do believe that it's close to getting the resolution that we need. We just got to keep giving them feedback on what we're experiencing. And I think Capcom is ready to address it, but at the same time, we got to be patient. I mean, they're finally talking to us and telling us that they're going to address it, but everybody's ready to just throw Capcom all under the bus and stuff. It's coming down to this. Like, we really have to start paying attention to what kind of internet that we're buying. I make sure that my internet is over 400 megabits. Like, because I live stream, I stream stuff, I use a lot of bandwidth. So, if you got 100, 200 megabits, like, I really suggest that you go out and get you a better internet, or get an upgrade on your current provider, because you're not going to have a great experience online. That's just math. You know what I'm saying? And if the game takes a certain part of bandwidth, or upload or download speed, I don't know which is which. But if it's doing that much, then we as players have a responsibility of giving ourselves the best matches possible. And obviously, we have to really address the equipment that we're using. And most people won't do that. People want the game to do it for them, and thinking that we don't have to do anything on this side of town is, I believe, it's just plain lazy and ridiculous. But I've done enough talking. Post your comments down below and let me know what you think about the game's netcode. I just wanted to go over this real quick. I ain't really want to make this a long video or anything like that. I appreciate y'all for being here, being here for everything. Y'all are my community. That I want you guys to be here and be the first supporters. But like I said, man, make sure you put your comments down below and let me know what you think. Press the like button on every video. You guys, if I don't ever get 1,000 subs, like, I appreciate everybody who's here, and I really don't deserve all the attention. I don't even deserve 850 subscribers, but I'm really going to be focused on this channel, doing reactions and community building. Not going to be view chasing so much, but I just want to build a very good, positive, organic community, and want to bring something to the FGC that makes the FGC look attractive again. And if you guys, and if you're watching this and you're not a subscriber, man, and you agree with everything that I'm saying, man, I would love your input. Come on and join the community. Press the subscribe button, man. And hey, man, we can get something special started, man. So, hey, I'll see y'all later, man. I'm out this piece.